Hello, BookTube. I have an announcement video for you today, something I'm always happy and eager to do every year. You've probably seen other people announcing this in their own channels. This is the announcement video for March Mystery Madness 2024, right around the corner. A BookTube event that celebrates murder mysteries, which I absolutely love. I am a co-host again this year, and I am the worst of all the co-hosts because March Mystery Madness is in its 9th year, which is pretty impressive. It's bigger and better, more enjoyable, more beloved every year. It's in its 9th year, and because it's in its 9th year, Elizabeth at LizziefayeLovesBooks, she co-created this with Troi, and she thought the neat theme would be to the nines, which is an idiomatic expression for dressed up, fancy. And as you're going to see in all the announcement videos, all of the co-hosts dressed up. They dress up and fancy themselves up for their announcement videos. Except me. I have a collared shirt on, but I don't have any fancy dress. I no longer go to weddings. I don't go to funerals. I haven't had to sit for an in-person, in-office job application in 10, 15 years, and I never will again. And it was about 10 or 15 years ago that I realized this and just got rid of those clothing. I wasn't going to have bags of perfectly good clothes sitting here when I can donate them to the church, when they can go to good purposes. So I got rid of those, and when I realized that everybody was dressing to the nines for an announcement video, I asked my surly houseboy, can we find anything here? Is there anything here that isn't just my normal clothes? And he searched everywhere, and there is nothing. There is absolutely nothing. So I'm letting the side down right away. I'm going to hope to make up for this deficiency with enthusiasm. It's the only thing I can hope for, because I do not dress up for any reason. I don't have even the means to do it anymore. So I'm letting the side down, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about this year's event and hope that you join us. Even though I was dressed down, even though I brought the neighborhood down, you have plenty more eye candy with my other co-hosts. But I want to give you, I have a list of the prompts here for this time around. Prompt number 1, these are informal guides. A lot of you like prompts and challenges and whatnot for your BookTube events, especially the BookTube event as old and beloved as March Mystery Madness. A lot of you like those things to give it a kind of form, so it's not just amorphous. A lot of you like the fun also of seeing if you can find something in your collection or at your library that fits these things. I know that some of you don't. I have to confess that I lean towards the don't care myself side of things. Some of you don't care about the prompts at all. Every once in a while, a prompt will be interesting or fun in a way that will make me want to do it. But really, I'm sure that all my other co-hosts will say the same thing, which is that if you read a mystery in March, then you've already qualified. And I don't think a lot of you are going to find that a burden. I have said many times before, and I think it's true, that murder mysteries might be the most widely popularly read genre of fiction that there is. They aren't as popular in terms of sales as romance, but romance is a little bit fenced off. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of readers out there who call themselves open-minded readers who would never in a million years read a romance novel. Mysteries, not so much. I've only known a couple of people in my life who just didn't like murder mysteries. Most people do. So I don't think you'll stop with just one mystery. I certainly will not. I read mysteries all year round. Some BookTube events, some special BookTube events, I just restrict reading in that category to that event. I don't think, aside from new releases, for instance, I don't think I will read any espionage fiction until next year's Dr. November, this year's Dr. November. And garbage, trash, for Olly's great mega event, Garb August. I largely leave that alone, except again for new releases, and none of the new releases that are trash know that they're trash. I usually will stockpile that up. Same thing with June on the Range. I'll just let that go, but I cannot do that for murder mysteries. No way. I read murder mysteries all the time, eagerly, hungrily. And there are so many gazillions of them out there that I'm encountering new territory all the time. So we're going to have a lot of fun for March Mystery Madness. I assure you, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to read you, I want to go over the prompts that we have here this year, just in case you are interested in them. Number one is dressed to the nines. That is the theme of the whole of the month. And this, to qualify for this, you would need somebody in formal wear on the cover of a mystery, which is not going to be hard to do at all. That is very, very easy to do. Then prompt number two is 999, which is the British emergency number. And for this one, you would want to read a British murder mystery. Again, not hard to do. Then number three is 9 lives. And for this, you'll want a murder mystery with a cat on the cover. Cats are almost ubiquitous on the covers of murder mysteries, and yet, in all the time that I've been reading murder mysteries, always hoping, I have never seen a dead cat on the cover of a murder mystery. But they would count if you could find one, certainly, but it'll be a living cat. It'll be curled up there. It'll be smug. It'll be condescending. It'll know better than everybody else. Then prompt number 4 is 911, which is the American emergency line. And for this, you want a first responder of some kind. You want a murder mystery that involves a first responder, an EMT, a firefighter, something like that, even bomb squad, whatever it is, a murder mystery that features a first responder. Then prompt number 5 is melancholy, because we are down a person for March Mystery Madness. We're down a foremost enthusiast of March Mystery Madness, and that's Janelle, who died and is not here with us this time around. So prompt number 5 is, if you're doing any prompts and you want to, pick a book for Janelle. Go and see her channel. And pick something that would have enthused her, that would have brightened her face. I will be doing Agatha Christie for this prompt. I won't be chasing after all of the prompts, at least not intentionally. I'm going to be reading so many mysteries in March that I'll probably hit all of them. But I'm going to read a couple of Agatha Christie's. I reread The Body in the Library just recently, and there are a few others, and also Parker Pine. I want to read a couple more. Then prompt number 6 is 9 patch, which those of you who don't quilt aren't going to know that that's a quilting arcana. And that is, the challenge would be to find a quilt on the cover. So you're going to be straight into cozy mystery territory for that one. You're not going to find a quilt on the cover of any other kind of murder mystery. But that's okay, because cozy mysteries are the most popular and best-selling kind of mystery that is being published today. So you will have choices. Then prompt number 7 is 9 in the title or on the cover. Is there a 9 on the cover, or is there a 9 in the title? 9 Taylors, for instance, or something like that. Again, not hard to do. I would hope that you don't need to sink to the depths of Janet Ivanovich to do that. I'm sure that there are other things that you could do. Then number 8 is the 9th in a series. Murder mysteries tend to come in series, sometimes very long series. What is the 9th book in that series? You want to hit this prompt there, and we'll be coming back to this one. And then prompt number 9 is any other 9. So a 9 ending the page count, or a 9 ending the year of publication, or a 9 ending the number of chapters, or some way that 9 works into things. If 9 isn't in the title, is maybe 9 crucial to the story in some way or other. And those are the prompts, and Elizabeth has just pulled out the stops for this, as always. There is a Discord. I think there's a Goodreads group. There's a bingo card. Oh, everything in the world. I will leave links to everything down below, so you can go and look at all these announcement videos, and also go to her announcement video and see all of the details. In case, no matter what level of involvement you want, we've got a level of involvement for you, definitely. And I want to give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing. Some of the booktubers who are involved in March Mystery Madness this time around know already what they're going to be doing, at least in broad terms. Like, for instance, Sarah, the Bookish Knitter, has recently announced on her channel a decision that just struck everybody as absolutely perfect, which is that she's going to spend the whole year reading 99.9% category romances. She is our queen of category. Category romances, as she and I have said on live streams many times, cover everything. Virtually everything. Certainly mysteries. They do. There are 2 or 3 Harlequin lines that cover mysteries every month. So you can sort of guess that there'll be a preponderance of that. on her channel. You could probably guess Olly has his own qualifications. He has his own concentrations, and they aren't all garbage. He's fond of crime and noir and whatnot. He'll probably lean heavily in that direction, and so on and so forth down the line. Some of my co-hosts for this time around have channels that are not all that familiar to me, so I'll be learning a lot as I go along. Go and subscribe to everybody so that you can see the full panoply of what murder mysteries as a genre have to offer. But I also know what I'm going to do. I came to it right away as soon as I knew that this was the theme for this year. We're going to start off with our now annual, absolutely seminal reading of the Decalogue. We're going to read the 10 Commandments of murder mysteries and talk about them a bit. That's always fun. And there are new people here who might not remember those earlier videos, and there are thousands of videos ago on this channel, so we'll do that again. But then, what I'm going to do for March Mystery Madness on this channel, with all the best intentions of the world, I'm going to largely ignore the other prompts, and instead I'm going to spend the month reading the 9th book in every murder mystery series ever written. I have a few stipulations. I want it to be a series, an actual series, which means, believe it or not, that something like Sherlock Holmes will be ruled out. Sherlock Holmes is a returning character coming back in stories and novels, but not a series, not really a series. So I'm not going to start with, the first Sherlock Holmes story, count to number 9, and then read that one. But anything that is a series, anything that caught on and is definitely a franchise, I'm going to be reading the 9th book in that series. I'm planning on doing at least 30 videos in March, at least one every day, along those lines. And it'll be a lot of fun. If you have suggestions, for instance, if there are murder mystery series that you would like, maybe I've never talked about them, maybe you'd like to see me do it, maybe you think I don't know about it, feel free to suggest. I have all the staples in mind. For instance, March is There's No Place Like Rome, a new booktube event about ancient Rome. I will be reading the 9th book in every ancient Rome murder series that there is. They've all got past 9. I'm pretty sure they're all past 9. But in addition to that, I'll be doing all sorts of others. I will do the 9th Brother Cadfael. I'll do the 9th DL and Pascal. I'll do the 9th... are the Matthew Shardlake novels up to 9? Pretty sure they are. But there are a million others, just a million others that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get to all of them. Everything. So that's pretty much my plan for March Mystery Madness 2024, is to read the 9th book in every series I can get my hands on, including a lot of the ones that I only have as ebooks, that I've never seen as print books. The 9th Judge Dee novel, what fun that will be to read it and then talk about it with you. And plenty of other series as well, that I just have to determine whether or not it fits my criteria. Like Gladys Mitchell, are her books an actual series? But I'll look, certainly the Maigret novels by Simenon are an actual series. So I'll have to find the 9th adventure of Inspector Maigret and read that, and a bunch of other things. Feel free to flood me with suggestions, because we're going to be talking mysteries in March. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to leave all the pertinent links down below so that you can find out everything you need to know. All these different channels, go and subscribe to them all. I'm sure that you're all subscribed. If you watch this channel, then you're probably all subscribed to Olly's channel, obviously, and also to Sarah's channel. But you go and subscribe to all of these people and see what kind of adventures they're going to take you on in the month of March. How much fun. We're almost there. March Mystery Madness is almost here. How much fun is that? So I'm going to wrap this up. This is an announcement video in my civvies. I'm in mufti. I wish that I had a suit just sitting here, but I don't. I just don't believe in holding on to clothes that I'm not using when other people would need them. So I bagged them up, and I had my surly houseboy just drop them off. Sorry, I apologize to my co-host, but I promised to be a very active presence for the event itself. So I'll wrap this up. Join us to the 9s. I will see you then. Thank you, BookTube.